we had a tough ball game. We left, I guess about 5:30 from Reno, and headlines of their paper was, as you guys saw, Fresno had a tough ball game against Hawai'i. I'm proud of my guys because they did play tough. They fought right to the end. It was a one touchdown game until the last 2 minutes of the ball game. So, our goals are still ahead of us. We've got to win 2 of the next 3 games. And I met with the team this morning, and we're all on the same page. And I've got a great bunch of guys. I love them. And, that's what we're going to do. So,
any timetable for picking a starting quarterback?
What we're going to do on that is we're going to play both of them. We're not going to play 3, but Shane Austin and David Graves are both going to get reps, and we'll make a decision. I've been with Mouse and Rolo a lot in the last 2 days, and we feel that's the best thing to do, and so we're going to let them compete, and we have a lot of background material and playing time and all that type of thing on them, so we know both of them pretty well, but we don't eliminate one of them, and so we're going to let them compete and then make a decision.
So then the assumption is that they're both equal at this point in terms of where they are.
I would say so. I'd say we're going to see how they are under competition because they know what they're competing for, and then we're going to make a decision.
Would it be like 1/2 each?
Yeah, they're going to both get the same amount of reps,
so
which we can do because we usually rep 3 quarterbacks. So we're not taking away reps from one quarterback, and we're not going to have 2 game plans.
So when you say play them, just like you meant play them in practice?
Yeah.
Not rotate them during the game?
No.
Okay.
No, we're going to have 1 quarterback, and we're going to make the decision, and that quarterback's going to play unless there's a problem. Then we want both of them to be ready. Mm-hmm. For the rest of the season, we have to have both of those guys ready to play.
Whoever's out there, how will it be different from having Brian Moniz out there?
Well, Brian Moniz was our best football player. He made the offense go. That's why we were picked as front runners in the league, was because of Brian Moniz. He's a great football player. People don't realize all the things that he did and the respect he had from this football team. Our team really went into shock for 5-10 minutes until we got them going again, and then they fought to the end.
What's the status on Moore? Did he undergo surgery yesterday, or is he going to go?
He's undergoing surgery today. Yeah.
Do you know what it consists of as far as putting a screw or a pin or anything?
No. You'd have to ask the doctors or trainers. But it's a broken hole or lower bone in your leg.
Do you get anything back this week? Do you get voice back? Or?
We're not sure. He wasn't ready to go up there, and we're not sure if we get him back or not. He ran a little bit. He just can't push off. So we're really honestly not sure.
You're playing a Fresno defense that has a new coordinator.
Right.
I imagine you accumulate a lot of information on them up to this point. How does it change the game plan against them?
I don't think it changes it much. They had an away game at New Mexico State, and so they're going to have a semi-short week, and then they come here. I would imagine that Pat felt this guy can motivate the guys better. I have no idea what the thinking was. I knew who the coordinator was. I don't really know him. But I would think that that they would be using their same package. It's tough to just throw in a brand new package. They'll have to have a package that they've used. this guy's been there a long time, I think, and,
I think he's the son of a,
Skipper. Yeah.
Have you ever,
Jim Skipper.
yeah, you ever,
You know, I know his dad, and I've said hi to him just because I've known his dad. His dad's coaching the pros.
right, and like guys, stuff. Did you compete against each other, or
Yeah,
there
yeah.
or?
Yeah, in the pros we did. Good guy. And his son seems like a good guy. I really, honestly don't know the situation at present. The guys told me that this morning. I didn't even know until this morning.
So, you know, on offense, the way the injury bug is picking you hard, I mean, Shigematsu, Laurel, Mo, Pollard, Maya, Johnson, Clapp. You ever been part of a season like that where you lost so many starters on offense?
Well, you know, 209 was a little bit that way. I mean, we lost both quarterbacks, and guys that, like Mo, have to stand up, and when I say that, I feel really bad for the guys that are hurt. I mean, I honestly do. I talked on the road, I called Alan Sampson, who had just Dr. Klein called me, and I knew he was getting out of the hospital, and I called him and talked to him, and all these guys that are hurt, it brings chicken skin to me, because I really feel bad for them, not really the team, because the team, football, the next guy has to stand up, and they're doing that. But I feel bad what they have to go through. You know, I mean, their future, you know, go to school, rehab, all the things that they have to do, and you know, with Mo, you know, they think a bowl game would be close, but you know, you got to be careful because he's got a future, and you wouldn't play him if he wasn't ready, and then he's got a future ahead of him, and all these guys, these injuries are like, you know, it just really makes me feel bad that because they're like broken bones and knees, and it's I have never until 209 been around that, and this year's even worse. It's not an excuse, and it's not. No, I haven't been around anything like this, because they're all really serious injuries. I mean, thank God they're not, you know, something that would really hurt somebody in the future, paralyzed or death or that type of thing. But it just complicates guys' life, which really bothers me. It really makes me feel bad, because they're such great kids, you know.
Coach, 6 weeks out today from the Hawai'i Bowl. I'm guessing Mo's 6 to 8 weeks. Is this a situation where if he came back and qualified for the bowl and really wanted to play, you could see that happening? Or is this injury with the surgery complex where you would just shut him down regardless? Can you say at this point in time even?
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it.
Okay.
Because quite honestly, a ball game isn't as important to me as a person, and I'm told that it's really going to be close, and just like it would have been close for Royce Pollard, and I'd already told Royce I wasn't planning on playing. I knew it was going to be cold. I knew it was going to be you know, a situation where it could hurt him worse, and a ball game's not worth that to me. You know, maybe some people it is, it's not to me. The kid is more important to me than winning or being in a ball game. So I'm told that it's really going to be close, and if it was so close that he could hurt it, then we wouldn't do that. Just an example is Corey Perez. People don't know how hard. I love these players. You cannot believe, you had to be there to see it, how hard they competed. Corey Perez at halftime was on the floor with the doctors in pain, and you know, had a machine on him to get the swelling down in his leg. And I asked the doctors, I said, is there any way he can hurt himself anymore? Because I don't want that. you know, and they said, no, he can't hurt himself anymore, it's just how much pain he needs to endure. And I'll tell you what, I've got so much respect for this team, and people can say what they want to say, but these guys fought, they really fought on this ball game, on all three sides of the, against extreme odds. You know, you lose your best player, like I said, they went in shock for a little bit, but away game, the altitude, the cold, they'd had a bye, I know, and it was a one touchdown game until the last 2 minutes. And so the thing is, we lost, and I give Nevada complete credit, but I'm really proud of my players. It shows you what kind of football team character that the Warriors are. They play like Warriors. And I told them afterwards, you don't have any, reason to hang your head, because you fought as hard as you could fight. And I love you, and I respect you. And now we've got to go win at least 2 more ball games, and we're all on the same page.
What happened on the big kick? Was there a breakdown, or?
Yeah, there was a breakdown, and we showed. That was the first thing we showed at our team meeting today. Is that we have 2 guys that should have been on those guys, and we just had a busted assignment. You always cover for the fake. We knew that there was a good chance for the fake because their kickers had been hurt, and this guy was a 3rd string quarterback, but the guys didn't do what they're supposed to do, basically.
Any chance you get Austin Hanson back anytime soon?
No.
Will he be back for the bowl game?
No.
So he's carried over them?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.